Ladies and gentlemen, it is the host here. It is Team Rai. Let's get this discussion rock and rolling again, and I'm going to discuss with you wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of incredible discussions in my opinion. So get something to drink, get something to eat, whatever you prefer, because this will be a incredible discussion like I said a few minutes ago. Here goes nothing. Now, WWE is testing the waters out for Tye Dillinger at the live events for a heel run. Now, if it works, maybe, possibly, he could do that on SmackDown Live on TV, or maybe at the Royal Rumble, or maybe the road to WrestleMania. Who the hell knows? I cannot really picture Tye Dillinger right now as a heel. It won't work for him. People in arenas, people around the world, in my eyes, love him. When he came out last year at the Royal Rumble, people was going 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And when that number came out, he came out. I didn't know who the hell he was because he's from NXT, and I don't watch NXT. I love being surprised, So I don't think it will happen, but you never know. Same thing, no one thought that Dolph Ziggler is going to turn heel. And it worked. No one thought that Dolph Ziggler would ever be world champion, and it did. He cashed in his money being briefcase the night after WrestleMania on that Raw. And then before you know it, he had a concussion, and WWE says, you're done as a world champion. And that sucks. I was at that pay-per-view with my brother, Payback against the Real. I was very, very disappointed. I love Dolph. He came a long way, But it happens in the wrestling business, You sign up for this kind of stuff, I know a lot of you hate when I have to say that kind of stuff, but it is legit. It's the same thing for the NFL. It's the same thing for hockey. It's the same thing for NBA, college. It's the same darn thing, You sign up kind of thing, Not because the entertainment, I think the money, These wrestlers, these performers overall, they're not going to say that we're here just for the fans. No, they're there because they want some money, That's just how I feel about it. Now, I know this is a very touchy subject. That's okay. I think Tye Dillinger will be a great United States champion. That triple threat match between him, Baron Corbin, and AJ Styles for the U.S. belt, that was an awesome match. Some older fans might have a disagreement. That's okay. I think Tye Dillinger could be a not the best wrestler we have. I hate when WWE says this. This performer could be one of the greatest. I hate when they do that. Don't you hate when they say that? That pisses me off. But he could be a decent mid-carder. He would never became world champion. That's what we thought about Dolph Ziggler. Never say never with WWE. I guess if you work your ass off backstage on live events, pay-per-views, and on television on Raw and SmackDown, maybe you could get your push. But you gotta work. You gotta put in an effort. Then they give you. A great build-up. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put the article down below. I don't think it's gonna work. If they ever turn him heel, it will be a total fail. Nobody tried all these things before, like Randy Orton. Okay, Randy Orton, in my eyes, he's a better heel than a face. John Cena, we will never know about the heel run because he was always a face. Well, in the beginning of his WWE career, he had a rapping gimmick. He was sort of a heel. He actually was a heel, but WWE decided to pull the plug, then made him as a babyface. But whatever. But Roman Reigns, we will never know if he's ever going to turn heel because he'd be a perfect heel. Like Austin. When Austin was heel, it was great, but a lot of people like him as a babyface semi for The Rock. The whole Mr. Hollywood, the heel, it did not really work for him. Now The Miz, I know I mentioned it's like a broken record. It worked for him, Mr. Hollywood. I think he does it better than The Rock. I know that sounds very touchy, and it is legit. Well, probably The Rock does it better than The Miz with the Hollywood gimmick. And I'm really surprised that, I don't know. I guess the Hollywood gimmick for The Rock, it really did not work out very well from my point of view. You might have a different opinion. Well, even Hollywood Hulk Hogan, that will work great for him, WCW took a huge gamble of him turn heel. No one thought back in the day that Mr. Hogan will ever turn heel, because he's the one that says take your vitamins and all that stuff. Never say never about John Cena, but I don't think it will ever happen. But I'll put the article down below. And everyone, have a good Happy New Year, and hopefully you have a good New Year's. Hopefully you guys didn't party like a rock star yesterday. I just stay home with the family and play games and other stuff. And that wraps it up. So I'll put the small article down below. Hopefully you guys could understand it. And what do you think about the article? So I guess he lost to Sin Cara, and WWE wants to make him as a heel. I don't know. From my point of view, I'm going to say it again. Live events and TV are two different things, I really wish live events and WWE programming on TV, they discuss it on WWE programming, but I heard from a lot of wrestlers on social media, they like a lot of events better than live TV because they don't have to worry about the freaking camera, they don't have to worry about TV commercials, and they could do their matches, and that really sums it up, I guess they do their own thing on live events, and my theory is live events is way 10 times better than Raw and SmackDown. But I watch it all, because I'm a WWE fan for a long time. Except NXT, there's too much to watch anyway. So I'll put the article down below. You have a good one, and I'll be back for the next edition. Thank you for listening. I'm out.